I am live on YouTube right now if you want to see my screen and what I'm doing. But if you want to just listen to what I'm saying, you can continue on TikTok. But don't be alarmed, don't worry, because when I'm streaming live on YouTube, it automatically, as soon as I end the live stream, the video of my screen or when I'm streaming on YouTube will automatically be placed on my YouTube channel. So you can watch it immediately after the live stream is over with. Okay. So let's go ahead and get this popping because we have a thunderstorm coming in and I don't want to lose my Wi-Fi and I don't want my quality or my connection to drop. So we got to hit it and hit it hard this morning. Okay. Let's do marketing. We're talking about marketing with Canva. And we all know that a couple things are coming up. We have Black Friday coming up. We also have Christmas coming up. If you have not been advertising for Black Friday, you're a little bit behind, but we can still play catch up early off in the game. Okay. So we're going to head on over to Canva. Of course, y'all know I love using Canva. Canva is always my go-to. I use Canva for everything that I do, crafting or whatever. I always use Canva. I've made so much residual income with Canva. It should be illegal, but it's not. Bless the Lord. So we're going to do some marketing with Canva. Now, Canva already comes equipped with so many design templates you can use if you're not really feeling that creative or you want to get something out really quick. So you can also do your email marketing and you can do marketing for social media and ad campaigns. You can do it all in Canva. It's just super easy. Okay, and they have different formats for Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, whatever you need, and whatever social media platform that you are on and you want to advertise your sales to, they have it covered. Okay, that's why it's so important to get a Canva Pro account, because with Canva Pro, guess what? They have a content planner. So it has the holidays on here. You can also plan your content. So if you make if you make some content or a ad or whatever you want in Canva, Canva will automatically post it to your social media from the same spot. So you don't have to download it and then open Facebook, upload it, put your verbiage. You can do it all from Canva if you have Canva Pro. So that's why it's so important to have Canva Pro, because it does it all from one spot. Okay. You can do it all from one spot. All right. So that's why I love using Canva so much. And that's why I have Canva Pro. If you do not have Canva Pro and you're interested in getting it, you can always go to the link in my bio and you can sign up that way. Okay. All right. So let's look at the different templates that they have. They have so many when it comes to sales, when it comes to small business templates. These templates are amazing and they're constantly adding new ones like every month. So always be on the up and up. I always go through and check because sometimes I'm not really feeling like the best creative wise, and I will grab a template, plug in, get what I need, and then get off. So I will do that often. So confessional, I don't always start from scratch with all of my designs. I do sometimes grab a template. So when you're doing your template, you can always type in business, like small business, or you can also type in Black Friday. So let's do Black Friday, since Black Friday is around the corner in November. Look at all the different eye-catching Black Friday templates they have that you can use. You can grab, plug in your stuff, post it to social media. They have so many different types of Black Friday templates that you can choose from. And they have different sizes. They have poster size, they have card size, they have Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook. They have so many, they have banners that you can put on your Facebook groups and your Facebook pages. They have so many different sizes you can use according to whatever social media that you have. Now, if you choose a template, you don't have to stay with that template size. You can adjust the size of the template to fit whatever you want to put it on or whether you're printing it out. So that's one thing you can do. Okay. So there's different options that you can do with Canva, but they have so many different ones you can choose from, depending on your style and what you are trying to promote. You can always, they're always 100% customizable. So you don't have to keep the template exactly the way it is. Okay. You can change everything about the template if you choose to. You can change the colors. You can change the graphics. All that stuff can be changed. So don't think you have to stay with the template that is on here. You can change and do other templates, or you can change the way the template looks. I love that. That looks so pretty. Okay. So that's just one of the things you can do. Now, if you want to do your template from scratch, absolutely can. Okay. You absolutely can. Depending on where you want to post it to, you would choose that type of canvas, whether you're doing Facebook or Instagram, you choose that canvas, either create a design here, or if you go to type in like Facebook Black Friday, they will have the option right here, the first option, to create your own. Okay. But I always do create a design. So create a design. They have Facebook post, Facebook cover, Instagram post. So whatever one you're looking to do, that's the one you would choose. So for example, we're going to do Facebook post. Okay, Facebook post. Now, when you go onto your canvas, you see it automatically pops up with a lot of different ideas and different templates that match the size that you chose. Okay, so, and then you can always type in right here because you see it automatically has things that populate like Halloween, fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas, birthday, food, sale. So it already has things right here, like the more popular categories, or you can actually type in what you want to look for. Okay, like I said, Black Friday, if I can spell. Type in Black Friday there, and it'll automatically populate right here when you select whatever size canvas you want to do. Okay, so if you ever get stuck and you're not quite sure what you want to do, you can always go and get a template. That looks absolutely stunning. Okay, special offer Black Friday. It's super eye-catching, very simple. It's not overcomplicated, very simple. Okay, a lot of times when we're making these designs, I think we make them too complex, that is too much to look at. So always have a focal point. Try to keep your design smack dab in the middle of your canvas, and try to have a focal point. Because sometimes when you have a lot of things going on, it can get very distracting. It would discourage customers to come and click on it, and not encourage them to come. So I like to do a lot of white background. I have my center focal point in the middle and then going from there. So when you're doing things like that, you have to keep this in mind. Whenever I create anything, I would say, would I gravitate towards this ad? If I would honestly say no, then I go in and I revamp some things. If I would gravitate towards it, then I go ahead and post it. But of course, you got to know your audience in order to do that, right? So you have to know who you're talking to. Either you're talking to teenagers, you're talking to adults, or you want to advertise to children. It depends on what you want to advertise and who your audience is, okay? So very important points, right? Who is your audience, okay? Who is your audience? And I did not grab my iPad to be able to do my dual screen. Okay, but it was last minute because I'm trying to beat this weather, okay? If you want to see my screen, you can go to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is on there. You can see my screen and what I'm doing in Canva. If you want to just listen, that's fine too. You can stay on TikTok. All right, so here's a good example. So let's say we want to create our own. So we're going to create a new page. I just drop down, go to add page, boom, drops it down. Okay, so let's say we're looking for, and it automatically pulls up a lot of different graphics along the lines of what you just clicked off of. So if you want to do it, this kind of like the same design of what they did, you just want to change a few things, no big deal. Okay, let's add some text. I love using Glow. Glow is my favorite thing to do. I love Glow. Glow is one of my favorite ones. So I'm going to do, they can do like black, like BLK. But when you're doing anything with advertising, you want to make sure you actually spell the whole word out, and don't use a lot of try not to use a lot of abbreviation. This is my own personal opinion. Okay, put it in the center. We're going to change the color because it's not really vibing with what I wanted to do. And then we're going to go through and hit duplicate, go back to effects, make that a little bit wider. So therefore we get kind of like that offset type of look. So there's a lot of different things you can do to kind of jazz it up and make it your own. Good morning, love your shirt, thank you so much. Things you can do to kind of jazz it up and make it your own. Okay. And another great thing about Canva is that Canva will automatically pull colors from your canvas to keep your design cohesive with itself. So if you put in an element or some type of photo that you upload onto your canvas, Canva will actually pull colors from there to keep your design cohesive. So you have to remember, okay, what color did I pick for this? What color for this? It automatically pulls it out. Okay. And if it doesn't pull a color out that you want, you can always go through with the dropper and you can actually drag across the color you want and pick that color. But still your design will be cohesive. So that's one thing I do love about Canva, is that it does pull the color out of your design, and it puts it into your little color options so you can be able to choose that to keep your design cohesive, which is located right here. Photo colors. Okay, so if you have a color that you don't see in the photo colors, you can click on the add new color underneath document colors. Click on this, pick a color from the design. You can highlight over whatever color you want. You can click it, and now you have that color in your document colors. Okay, super easy, super simple. I think a lot of times what turns people off to Canva is that we don't know how to use it properly. Okay, we don't use it properly and we don't take the time to learn it. It can be very frustrating whenever you're learning anything new. I always tell people it's going to be a learning curve. When you bought that new machine, when you bought that new printer, you had to learn the device, correct? There's only so much YouTube that you can watch to get familiar with it until you actually have it. And now it's like, okay, what did she do in that video? What do I do with this? So there's always going to be a learning curve. Okay. Always going to be a learning curve. Let's do up to 75% off. So it's always going to be a learning curve. Just have to keep that in mind when you are doing things like that, because it's always going to be some type of learning curve. There's just no way around that, correct? So just really take the time and get familiar with it. That's why I'm offering a Canva class to teach you and to get you familiar with the program before you start going in and playing with it. I'm going to be showing you different things. It is a C-spot run type of class. Unfortunately, it is sold out. That class is sold out. But don't be alarmed, because next year I will be doing a year-long Canva course. So if you missed it this time, no big deal. I got you covered, because next year we're going to be doing a year-long course. So we're going to be doing one class a month for a whole year. I'm going to break Canva down into 12 topics of discussion. We're going to go through, we're going to be hands-on, and we're going to learn together. Okay. But now that I duplicated that, now you can actually add text just by clicking the text button. Now I have a branded kit. Branded kits is when you go in, you upload your fonts that you mostly use often. So therefore, whenever you're creating anything, it automatically has your colors, your business colors, it has your logos, and it has your fonts that you like to use. So therefore, you save time on creating things. No one has time to go back through and go and click another design, get the name of that font, and then come in here. It automatically saves, and you can always edit your fonts and your colors in Canva. Nothing is set in stone when it comes to Canva. And that's one reason why I love it so much, because it's so versatile and it's so customizable. It doesn't have to be the same every single time. So also, just got a subscription to Canva, and I'm trying to learn how to use it. Yes. So I'm thinking about expanding the Canva. I'm thinking about opening it up and maybe doing a class A and a class B to do another set of a Canva course. So I'm thinking about it. But let's move on. So we have a lot of different things going on. I'm just showing you how to find these types of elements. Okay. So we're going to recreate the same thing, but I'm showing you how to find the elements that they used. Okay. Oop, I can spell. Okay, special offer. Now, whenever you're looking for an element or looking for something to add to your canvas, you always want to click elements. So this left side, this is your left side toolbar. This is probably going to be the most used toolbar you're using Canva, along with the top toolbar that controls your font, your colors, your font size, your effects, your text, your animation. That's the second toolbar you're going to use. So this right here, the one on the left, and then the one on top are going to be the most two things you'll use in Canva. Okay. So when you're looking for something to put onto your canvas, you're going to click on elements. So elements is when you can go in and click on all these things. Now Canva will try to generate elements for you depending on what you put on your canvas and what style and what design you're going for. They will try to upload different things to kind of help you out. Okay. If you don't want to click anything from there, you don't have to. No big deal, right? So whatever you're looking for, you can go and just type it in. When I tell people how to use Canva, type in your elements, what you're looking for. Okay. So if you're looking for a grunge look, like a grunge kind of static look, then type in grunge textures or static textures. So that is one thing I've learned with Canva. You have to be kind of specific to get what you want, because if not, there's so many different elements. It'll be so vague. It'll take you forever to find exactly what you're looking for. Okay. So we're going to type in sale. Okay. So type in sale and see it pops up with all these different things for sale, right? Just the word sale. Okay. Let's see. It's like, you know what? That's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something kind of specific. So we're going to do the sale 3D. So now it has 3D options that actually pop off the screen. Okay. So there's so many different things that you can choose from. You can choose this one. They have certain letters that you can actually do. They have flash sale right here that you can use. There's so many different things that you can use to help make your design that much better. Okay. And Canva has a wide variety of like holiday recognition. They recognize a lot of holidays in here. Okay. So now it's like, uh-oh, well, I have this and I want this, but I can't see it. So if you do to position, go to bring to front, and now you have your sale in the front of all your text. For shortcut, you can do command. I have a MacBook. You can do good morning. You can do command open bracket or command close bracket. So the command close bracket should bring your design to the back, or bring your design to the front, I'm sorry. And command open bracket will bring your design to the back. Okay. Close, open. So I use those a lot too when I'm trying to position my things in a different location. Okay. So Black Friday sale. So it's not the same thing as this, you know, but it's a nice rendition. Okay. I'm just showing you how to find different elements. So whatever you're kind of looking for, type that in, because if not, you'll get a big wide selection. Okay. And then up top, you see graphic, photos, videos, and audio. Whenever you type something into the elements, you have different categories to choose from. So if you want a photo of Sale 3D, if you want a video of Sale 3D, if you want an audio of Sale 3D, there's a lot of different things you can choose from. Okay. They do have different videos that you can use. So if you're making presentations, if you are a nurse or whatever, if you're making presentations for your job or for whatever you're doing, they have a lot of videos to choose from. Okay. That makes it easier for you to make presentations. Okay. All right. Super easy, right? Super easy, right? Okay. And a lot of times I like to make the same design different ways. So I'll duplicate it and I'll probably change this background, change that sale, add this sale, and then change the background to something else. So let's do black and gold. See, I'm typing in black and gold. So now we can go in and we can pick and choose. We want to do a different type of background, different type of black and gold. You can do a whole screen if you want to, just like that. Then you can highlight everything, make it bigger. So if you want to make a bigger Black Friday sale offer, boom, it's right there. Okay. Super easy, right? Super easy with Canva. Canva makes it so easy. I call Canva pretty much foolproof because there's no such thing as like a good design and a bad design. It's whatever you want to make it. So it's not going to tell you, hey, that design does not look good. It's going to do whatever you tell it to do. Okay. So just that easy, we made a Black Friday sale offer banner that we can share on social media to let our customers know, hey, guess what? Black Friday, I'm having a sale too. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't already, I need you to get a piece of paper, get a pencil, and write down your plan for Black Friday. What do you plan on having on sale? For how long? At what time? What codes? What products? Okay. And also make sure you have enough inventory for it. Okay. Because it doesn't make any sense to have a sale if you don't have the inventory to support the sale. Because guess what? You lose out on money because you have a whole bunch of people that want to shop with you, but you don't have enough. Okay. When it comes to being a business owner, sometimes you have to take that risk and you have to buy the inventory. Okay. I know people say, how much inventory do I buy? How much do I buy? How much do I buy? I really can't answer that question because it just depends on your target audience and what's popular in your area. Okay. We all know sublimation is very popular right now. So if anything, you should have sublimation tumblers in stock if you are reselling the blanks. Period. If you are creating them for others to buy a design on, you should have them in stock. Okay. You should have your best seller always in stock. Okay. Last year I sold 75 sublimation tumblers. 75 for Christmas in the span of 3 weeks. They were last minute Christmas gifts because I can make them so fast with a fast turnaround. It's just print and press. That's it. No epoxy, no nothing. Okay. So if you're not into sublimation, you may want to consider getting into sublimation. Okay. So just that simple. So if you want to make the same kind of design made multiple ways, I always make copies or make duplicates That way I can have the same kind of design, but with different backgrounds. So therefore, I'm still pushing the same message, just not the same way. Okay. Now, one thing I will say, and it's totally up to you, but if you're posting on multiple different platforms, I like to post the same thing. But when you post on Facebook, like I said, the same message, different look. So you can post this one on Facebook, that one on Instagram, and then this one on TikTok. It's the same message, just a different look. Okay. So because every audience on your Instagram, your TikTok, and your Facebook isn't the same. Correct? Correct. On Facebook is my audience of people that don't craft. Okay. So people that don't craft, that's my Facebook audience. Okay. My Instagram audience is kind of like a fly by night. It's a little bit of both. I don't really do too much on Instagram. I need help with Instagram. Okay. That's Instagram. Now my TikTok are fellow crafters and fellow creators. So I have different audiences according to whatever social media platform that I have. If I want to sell things, I post it on Facebook. Companies a new home, because people on Facebook do not craft. Majority of people on my Facebook do not craft at all. Okay. So if I want to sell anything, I go to Facebook. Okay. If I want to create anything and I want y'all to see what I'm making, it's on TikTok. Instagram is like a little bit of both. They're like a both mixture. Okay. Instagram is where I talk to my vendors and my suppliers and my sponsors a lot. It's from Instagram. Okay. So Instagram is more like my business. People contact me there more for collabs than they do on TikTok and on Facebook. Okay. So now you have multiple different designs that you can post on multiple platforms. Okay. Everyone good? Anyone have any questions? I can't see my my YouTube chat because I don't have my iPad. But I don't plan on being on for too much longer. I said I'm trying to beat this storm. It's thunderstorming, so I'm trying to get it in and get it done before my Wi-Fi starts crapping out on me. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of like I'm hustling. I'm hustling. Okay, I'm hustling. All right, so you always can add whatever elements you want to add. There's so many different things that you can add to make this so much better, okay? So just to give you a couple different options on what you can do. Okay, boom. Easy, right? Canva is so foolproof. And I'm trying to figure out why people are so scared of it. Why are y'all so scared of Canva? Okay? Just that easy. You can always change the font and whatever. Because here's the thing. This is how people on Etsy are making residual income in their sleep. Making templates that are customizable with Canva. And selling them for $9 to $10. It just depends on how difficult the design is or how big the design is. So you can be making money in your sleep without having to ship out anything physical. So no physical products. Okay? When I sold things on Etsy, I did digital design for sublimation. And the first month, it was like, nah. That second month, I made almost $500 off of digital designs alone that I created in Canva. Okay? So that's why I keep telling y'all, stop sleeping on this money. Because guess what? While you're sleeping, I'm making it. Okay? Because while you're asleep, I'm making the money. So I appreciate you. Do you have a course on how to sell your digital designs? I do not, but I'd be more than happy to show you. So with Canva, there are legal ways you have to legally sell your designs. 99% of people on Etsy that are selling designs, they're made in Canva, they're selling it illegally. Okay? They're selling it illegally. There is a certain way you have to sell Canva designs. Okay? Is it possible? It is. But there's still a certain way you have to go about it. Okay? Okay? And now you can spice it up however you want to. Just that quick. I changed it. Same design. Different concept. Okay? So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want to use a template, you can. If you don't, get rid of it. So there's 1, 2, and there's 3. I don't know how to get started. Just start, baby. Don't know how to start? Just start. It's okay. Okay. Now you can also adjust the spacing in between your lettering. If you go to this arrow, it's called spacing. You can space out your lettering. If you want to have that nice space look to kind of make it a little bit more spaced out, 292. I like to make my things even. So if I do it to one, I'm doing it to the other. 292, spaced out. It just kind of helps to keep my design cohesive and everything is kind of lined up the same. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna have to make a Canva course for how to do templates, because that's a whole 2-hour thing within itself. From start to finish, I'm gonna show you how. So I'm gonna create that course by this week, and then we'll go ahead and do it. We'll probably do it after the Canva course in November, though. Is that the HTV auto press in the background? It is. That is the HTV run auto press. I've had that heat press for about 2 months now. They sent it to me before it was released to review it. I love it, honestly. Like I said, I'm not getting paid for good reviews. I'm not getting paid at all. So my opinion is not altered by how much they pay me, because I'm not getting paid. So I like it, honestly. People were upset because they had a firm pressure only, but in my opinion, I do a lot of t-shirts, so the firm pressure doesn't bother me. I welcome the firm pressure personally. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought the firm pressure was fine, but some people had an issue with it. But as a crafter, by now, we should be able to learn how to adapt and overcome. If you don't know how to adapt and overcome by now, then what are you doing? How do you get companies to do that? Just do you. But you can always email them and ask. Ask, okay? Don't be afraid to ask. But they reached out to me. So I'm just on here, mind my own business, and they reached out to me, okay? All right? So different ways, different things. Just that easy, okay? That's why I love Canva so much, because Canva is just the GOAT. I'm trying to tell you, Canva's the GOAT. If you're not on Canva by now, I don't know what to tell you, because Canva is that GOAT. Canva is that heat. Okay? So different backgrounds, same message. It's just that simple. Okay? Anyone have any questions? So there's a lot of things you can do on Canva. It's pretty much endless. And whatever you find something that you like, always star it to your favorites. Whenever I find something that I like, I always add it to my favorites, just in case I want to go back and use it at a later date. You can. Okay? So we're going to duplicate this again, because I see some balloons up here I really want to use. Oop, balloons. I think these are just so cool. Make these a little bit bigger. Take it to the back. Very nice. Okay? I'm going to save those. So always star and favorite things that you like. And then so you can always go back later on to use it for a different project. I do the same thing. I'll be wearing that star button out. You hear me? Okay? I wear the star button out. You cannot tell me nothing about that star button. Me and the star button, we got something going on, because I always use the star button for everything. Okay? Everything gets a star button. I'm not playing with y'all. I use star button for everything. Okay, and you can always group things together like I just did. So if you, I didn't group the back though. So if you like a design and you want to group it together, you can highlight everything. But if you highlight it, there's a lot of things in the background are going to get highlighted too. So to lock layers in place, because Canva is done by layers, one thing I wish they would add, a layer panel that you can click on certain things. Hopefully they get that soon, because that's the one annoying thing. The downfall about Canva is that it doesn't separate your layers. You have to actually do it manually. So, I mean, it's not a deal breaker, because I still use it. I still operate it perfectly fine. But if you want to group things together, highlight everything you want to group together, and you're going to hit Command G. Or you can go up to more and then hit group. Okay, so it's all grouped together. So you don't have to worry about dragging every single layer and things like that. So when you have a design and you like the way it is, go ahead and group it together. Okay, put that in the center. Boom. Another one, bites the dust. Done. Okay. Canva Pro is $12.99 a month. So Canva Pro is equivalent to you selling at least one t-shirt a month. Okay. If you're a teacher, you have Canva Pro for free. Lucky you. So teachers and students automatically get Canva Pro for free. Must be nice. Okay, and I think nonprofit organizations get a discount. So nonprofits get a discount, and I know teachers and students are free. So if you're a teacher or if you're a student, either in high school or college, you do get to use Canva Pro for free. Good for you, but I'm jealous. Okay. All right. So we have the same design over and over, different looks. Okay. Now, here's the good thing about this. Let's say I got my designs. They're on here. I want to go ahead and post social media. You don't have to save it or download it to your computer or your phone. You can actually post it on your social media calendar right from Canva. Let me show you how. Okay. So now we're going to go back to the home screen. Content planner. Going to go to the content planner. Go to whatever day you want to post it. Hit that plus button in the side. Because here's the recent. Here's a recent Black Friday. Now I can actually choose which one I want to upload. So I can choose page 2. I can choose page 3. I can do 2 through 3. I can do whatever page I want to choose, right? Okay. Or I can choose all 5. You can always go through and look. So that's page 2. That's page 3. That's page 4. That's page 5. So let's say, I want to do page 5. So uncheck all those and just click page 5. And you can choose which social media. So I want to do it to my Instagram. If I want to do it to my Facebook, which is the wrong Facebook account is connected. Or you can or you can select a new channel. So you can do Twitter, Slack, Tumblr, Pinterest, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook for right now. That's all I have for right now. Okay. So we're going to change it to Instagram. You can write your caption. You can schedule it. So right now, here's the date. So Wednesday, October 12th at 9:41 a.m. If you want to change the time, you can. So you can change the time and you can change the date. So the time you can put, when you're doing your time, always make sure you put on a time where people are mostly already up and moving. Don't be putting posts on social media to your groups at 7 o'clock in the morning. Most people ain't even up by 7 o'clock. I always do the rule of thumb, always do 10 a.m. So 10 a.m. is a good time because you have to remember, not all of your followers and audience are on the same time zone as you. Okay. So you have to be mindful of that because if you live in California, they're 2 hours behind. So it's actually at 10 o'clock, it's 8. Some people are 2 hours ahead. So at 10 o'clock, it's noon. So I'd say 10 o'clock is always usually a good time for me. I've had the best response when I post things at 9 and 10 o'clock, even though I have followers on different time zones. I usually do 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. Because by that time, either 2 hours behind or 2 hours ahead, it's still a good time. People are getting up and moving. You know, they have kids or school or whatever. They're going to see it. Okay. Lunchtime, they'll see it because they're on break. In the morning, they'll see it because they're just getting out of bed. And the first thing people do when you get out of bed, what do? You check your phone notifications, right? Right. All right. So you can do it at 10 a.m. on this day. Click done. You can write your caption in. Then you can hit schedule. So from there, when 10 o'clock comes, it's going to automatically post this design on my Instagram. No questions asked. Okay. Along with the caption description you put, you get 2,020 words to describe your caption. Okay. All right. And also include your hashtags in there because remember, it's going to Instagram. Instagram loves hashtags. Hashtags is what gets certain customers to your post depending on their interest and what they search for. Okay. So you have to use hashtag. Don't just put the most popular hashtag. Okay. A rule about hashtag, if you only hashtag things that pertain to your design or what you're putting on social media. If you're doing a crafting post, don't put hashtag make America great again. It's not about that. Okay. Put hashtag crafting, hashtag sublimation, whatever you've done in that video or to make that design. That's what you would put for your hashtag. Don't just go hashtagging random things because it's the top most popular thing people are hashtagging. Stop doing that. Don't do that. It's a pet peeve of mine. It may not be a pet peeve of yours. And here's the thing. It may work for you. If it works for you, go forth and do great things. Okay? It don't work for me. I like to be real specific because I don't like to waste people's time. Okay? Because no one likes being baited. Because, YouTube does it a lot. They'll do thumbnail baits. You'll look at the thumbnail, it looks interesting. You watch the video is horrible, low quality. And like, oh my gosh, I got baited. I hate clickbait. Okay. So let's not clickbait and hashtag bait your customers. Okay. That's a good way for people to stop looking at your content. Because I know I do. So, but that's how you would use the schedule and automatically post it for you. Okay. So you don't have to download the design and then upload it to Facebook. You can do it right from here. Just connect your Facebook page. Okay. Super easy, right? And it lets you post for 1 month at a time. And here's the thing. You can always go through and add certain people so you can share your content planner with other people. Okay. You can go through the month. You can go through the whole year. You can even go into next year, 2024. You can plan content for the future. You can plan content for 2 years at a time. Okay? Come on now. You can pre-plan content. So you can pre-plan your Black Friday for the next 2 years with Canva. And you can use the same design because anybody gonna remember anyway. That's why you make multiples of the same verbiage with different backgrounds. Okay? It's just that simple. It's that simple. Okay? Let's not overcomplicate this thing. I have trouble knowing what's trending. You want to know what's trending? When you go to TikTok, go to the little hourglass and it will pop up with the top 5, top 10 trending things happening right now. Okay? Here's the thing. Use Google to your advantage because Google's going to know. So if you go to Google and type in the top 10 things trending on TikTok, it's going to tell you. And at one point in the top 5, guess what was trending in the top 5 on TikTok? Probably still to this day. Just guess. One of the things in the top 5 trending on TikTok. I'll give y'all a moment. Anime. Anime is one of the most top trending things on TikTok is anime. Anime. It was in the top 5 trending topics on TikTok is anime. Okay, so if you do sub tumblers, you might want to get into doing some anime tumblers because I'm telling you, nerds like me, we go crazy for this stuff. Okay, anime. Okay, the most popular animes right now: Jujutsu Kaisen, Bleach has a new season, Demon Slayer, My Hero, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, she said, "Whoop whoop." I do jewelry. The same thing. You can make jewelry that is theme animated to certain characters. If you're doing Demon Slayer, if you want to do Demon Slayer bracelet, Tanjiro's colors are green and black. Most anime lovers are going to know that's Tanjiro Kamado from Demon Slayer. You want to do Nezuko, do pink, green, and red. That's Nezuko. We're going to know. It is copyrighted. 100%. So when you're doing jewelry, most of the time when I do this, I do it for myself. So a lot of my designs I do for myself. So when you're doing jewelry, you don't have to put the actual charm on there. Okay? There's always a loophole to everything when it comes to copyright. We're selling the cup, not the design. It's always a loophole. But whenever I do anime, I do it mostly 99% of myself. I do it for myself. I don't do it for anybody else. 99% of the time, it's my cup. Or it's my shirt. Or I do it as gifts. Okay, so you can do inspired by. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Anyways, we got off topic. So this is your calendar that you can go and you can actually upload all the things you do. Just the colors, not the charms. You can do whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Some people still do it even though it's copyrighted. It's up to you and what you want to tread by. Okay. If you don't want to tread by it, then don't. Just do the colors. Okay. But 9 times out of 10, if you go to some type of convention or a con and you do those colors, we're going to know it's those characters. Okay. All right. So that's your content planner. Another thing to really get into why you need Canva Pro is the brand. So you can automatically brand all your business. So I am in charge of 3 businesses, both of mine and then one for my mom. So girl, have to go into work, but don't want to okay. Calendars, what's the website? It's on How often do you go live? I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. So for the calendars, I'm using Canva. Canva has that content planner. That's why you need Canva Pro. If you do not have Canva Pro, do me a favor. Click on my lovely face. Go to the link in my bio and sign up for Canva Pro. Sign up for it. Okay? $12.99 a month. If you sell jewelry, that's one bracelet a month you have to sell. If you're selling jewelry, if you're selling bracelets and your bracelets are not at least $12, you need to stop that. Okay? You need to stop that. So is IG a good place to drive traffic to your business? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not on Instagram a lot. I still get Instagram followers, but I'm not on Instagram a lot. So a lot of my customers come from TikTok. Of course, I have 22.4 thousand followers. Of course, it should come through TikTok. If I had it on Facebook, it would come through Facebook. On Instagram, it would come through Instagram. So majority of my stuff comes either from YouTube or it comes from TikTok. Majority of it is TikTok. That's my biggest following that I have. Okay. So when you come in to do your brand, you can put your logos in here and it will automatically pull the colors from your logo. So you don't have to go in and put my colors are white, black, pink, and gold. It knows that because it pulled it from my design. Okay? Care for Me Naturally. That was another business that I do. Care for Me Naturally. Boom, right there. It pulled the colors from my logo. Magnificent Jewelry. It's my mom's jewelry. It pulled the colors from my mom's logo. It's just that simple. And here's the thing. If it didn't pull the colors you like, you can always go through and choose it. Okay? You're welcome. If you don't like a color, you can get rid of it. It's just that simple. Good morning. Different fonts. You can add your fonts and text styles. You can upload your own custom fonts to Canva and use them. So if you get them from the font or wherever you get your fonts from, you can upload custom fonts into Canva. Okay? Uploaded fonts right there. All my fonts are uploaded from the font. Right there. You can use them in your projects. Okay? It's just that simple. All right? Just that simple. You can actually choose certain templates that you can use with your brand. So if you want to design anything for your brand, you can have a template that automatically pops up. That way you can go in there, plug, post. It's that simple. Okay? Brand controls. Color control, font control, design approval. So if you have a team, like I do, I have a team with a certain amount of people on there that I give Keisha permission to access certain designs that she needs for posting for Bible Meets Business in the morning on my social media. She has permission to use that. She's a part of my team. You can have 6 people on your team with your Canva Pro account. That way, let's say if you're on here, social media, and you have moderators and creators that work with you, you can put them all together. So therefore, you can see the same design. You can comment, you can make changes, and everyone can be in the same design at one time. So it makes it easier for you to talk with your moderators and your designers that you work alongside with that help make you successful. That way, they know what they're working with. Okay? So you can restrict your team's access. You can give them access to certain things. You can block them for certain things. But you can have up to 6 people per one Canva Pro account at $12.99, which is a lot of people. It's a lot of people you can have, okay? So you can really build your empire with Canva. And they're adding so many new things that makes it that much better. So they're adding documents. Now they have team forms. They have whiteboards for teachers. They have a whole bunch of different things, okay? So they have smart mockups already installed on here. So you can take your design and you can post it as a mock-up straight from Canva. No more third-party apps and websites. You can do it all from Canva. And they have thousands. They have 8,000 plus mock-ups. They have flat lays. They have laptop watches. They have people wearing shirts, kids wearing shirts, phones, totes, tablets. They have so much stuff. So much stuff. Okay. Recent use is a t-shirt design. Okay, you can select, let's get started. Now you can upload whatever design you have made or any other uploads you put in here or designs you've made in here. You can upload it to a shirt. And it makes it a mock-up right there. So there's no excuse to why you cannot make Canva work for you. You can adjust the image so you can actually crop it. You can adjust the sizing. You do custom sizing. Okay? Boom. You can adjust the position and the alignment. You can move it up. You can move it down. It's just that easy. Okay? Just that fast. You made a shirt mock-up. Okay? Just that quickly. And then you can save it. They have tank tops, shirts, dresses, hoodies, sweaters, aprons, crew necks. They have a whole bunch of that. They have the front of the shirt. They have the back of the shirt. They have the shirt on the side, like a 3D effect. So it's whatever you want to choose to help make your designs and make your templates pop. And guess what? It has a crown. So it's only a Canva Pro member accessory. This is why it's important to use Canva and to get Canva Pro. I'm getting into Canva slowly. It's so much better than Design Space. Design Space is very limited to what you can do. That's just period. It just is what it is. So Design Space is not really meant for designing things like that. Okay. So Design Space is meant for you to create designs for your cutting machine. So if you're trying to create designs to like print on shirts and tumblers, you're already in a bad spot because you're going to be very limited to what you can do. First of all. Second of all, you're not going to be able to print from it because you can't print that big. So I always do my designs for sublimation tumblers in Canva. I make this design in Canva. Make it in Canva, okay? Because you can always download your designs into PNG, PDF, SVG, GIF. There's so many different formats you can download your design. MP4. So you can create it in Canva, download it as an SVG to use for your cutting machine. Just saying. Then when you're done adjusting, you can just click Save Mockup and it will automatically save your mockup. So you can use, here's the thing, you can use that mockup in the design or you can download it to post it to your website. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Okay? I can't make it up. Canva is just that good. It's just that good. Okay? I can't post. Okay? So it saves you money. Saves you inventory. So therefore, you know, I have a new design. Let me see how many people I get interested in the design before I print it. And don't print it without them paying you for it. Okay? So if you're not taking payments before you make product, shame on you. Okay? Shame on you. There's no way you're going to get me to make anything without someone paying me for it first. There's just no way. There's just no way that you're not going to pay me for something before I make it. That just ain't happening. Okay? We got to stop doing that. Gotta stop doing that. And there's so many different backdrops that you can put in. So I literally just typed the word backdrop in. And this is all the options that it came up with. That is so cute. Look at that one. That's so cute. Okay? So just type in backdrop and that's what I got. I got a backdrop. Okay? And you can make this size. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can do whatever you want to do with it. There's so many different backdrops to choose from. Okay? So there's so many to choose from. Okay? Me personally, I like using wood backdrops. That's just my own personal preference. But I have a whole video on how I make my mock-ups for websites on my YouTube channel. It's a whole nother video. Okay? So you make this bigger, you can make it smaller, whatever you want to do. So you can go in and put your mock-up there, put your text in here, do whatever you want to do. Type in new. So for a new design, make it a little bit smaller. You can do new. You can make it match the theme of the shirt. So you can change it to yellow. Okay, which it automatically pulled the color for my image, automatically pulled it, so I don't have to do a lot of work. So it automatically pulled my design up. Do a lot of work to it. Okay, if you want to keep the design cohesive with everything, you can go in, type them in, and you can go in and you can really customize this to make it match the theme of the shirt. Okay. Okay. So there's so many different things you can do. For any PNG images, you can go in and add shadows to it as well. Shadow is another thing that I use often. I love using shadows. It's one of my favorite things to do. Shadows is also how I create my offsets, but that's a whole different class. Okay. They can go in and you $25. You can put it as a sweatshirt. If I can spell. Sweatshirt. 42, whatever you want to do. Okay, you can make it a little bit bigger. You can come over here and you can move it, so you can put that font there, the verbiage there. Okay, so there's a bunch of different things you can do. So just that easy, you can make new content for your website to post your new products, right? You see what I'm saying? You see why it's just so important? There's just so many things you can do with this. It's just unreal. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different things that you can do. A lot of different ways to edit. A lot of different ways to make things look really nice and appealing to the eye. Because if it doesn't appeal your customers to the eye, they're not going to buy it. You have to make sure that your post and your content is appealing to the eye if you want people to buy it. Because if it doesn't appeal to them, because you always shop with your eyes first. You eat with your eyes first. You shop with your eyes first. So if they don't like the way it looks, they're not going to buy it. Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta get ready to go. It's 9 o'clock. I gotta get ready to go work. So if you want to go back and rewatch this, you can always go to my YouTube channel. Click up to my lovely logo right there. It shows you where all my social media sites are, my Facebook groups, my Discords, my YouTube, all the links and all my affiliates and what I do and what I shop with. It's all located in the link in my bio. How to contact me, link in my bio. I do still have 7 tickets left for all things Shopify, 5 general admission, 2 VIP. So head on over to my website and order those tickets for a 3-hour long class. Canva class is filled up, but I do plan on expanding the class out. But next year we will have a 12-month long Canva course teaching you Canva 1 month at a time, 12 different categories, hands-on, okay, live class, right? December 4th, I can sub on that. If you're going into sublimation, if you're doing it or if you're interested in doing sublimation, you don't want to miss this class, okay? I want to say I only have 10 tickets left, okay? December 4th, Sunday from 4:30 to 7:30, 3 hours long, okay? So you're pretty much getting 3 hours for the cost of one one-on-one session with me. So you're getting 2 hours for free. And just a disclaimer, I have a hard time with time management, so I never really stick to just 3 hours or 1 hour for a session. I always go over. So, in other words, you're getting probably close to almost 4 hours for the price of one. Okay, so go to my link in my bio, sign up for those courses. Okay, sign up for the classes. They're there for a reason. I do have business coaching available. If you want to talk with me one-on-one, if you need help getting started, if you have questions, I'm here for you. You can always schedule a one-on-one session just for talking about business coaching. I will encourage you every step of the way. Trust me, I've taken the L's. I know what it feels like. All right, so I'm saying this from experience. I take the L so you don't have to. Okay. So until next time, Captain Sisters and Brothers, I will see you guys next time. Bye. And thank you so much, you two, for attending. Please make sure you put your feedback and questions in the comment section. If you have any other questions, you can always